Alright, welcome to episode 1 of this 1901 house. And we're going to start with a little closet remodel. They tried doing something in here before and attached some kind of wood paneling in here. And they put a closet rod, so we hung some clothes on it and it fell down right away. There's no blocking or anything behind here. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip all this out and we're going to push the ceiling all the way up. 10-foot ceilings in here. Sheetrock it. Do it right. So I'll give you a little look around the inside so you can see what we're working with. Alright, here's the inside. So they used some doors and just set them down in there. That's actually some of the old, I guess, lath and plaster. So we're going to push the ceiling all the way up, get rid of all this, make it look right, make it look professional. So I got to start by ripping some of this stuff off. A little patchwork there someone did. Not sure what was there before, maybe a old window or something. Alright, let's get after it. Alright, here we go. Start with the quarter round. Try to make it a little mess as possible. We just got brand new carpet put up here. Try to make this not look like a DIY job, but look professional if we can do it. No offense if, you know, yours looks like this, but looks like it's some kind of printed hardboard design. That's easy. Oh, pin nails on that too. Makes my job easier. Can't say it instills a whole lot of confidence though on staying together. And whatever this was pin nailed down. Alright, it's probably the easiest demolition I've ever done. Let's see, where do we start here? This one might be a little trickier because it's going to have sheathing behind the whole thing. Let's see, maybe. There we go. Okay, that's interesting. Almost all these walls have the shiplap behind them, but this is either something they put over the top of that, or I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so this looks like some more board. That they put over the top of the original shiplap. I'll show you all here in a second. What I'm talking about. Had to get that little piece out. There we go. Get a little western with it right there. Get that one out. Just about got it. Now let me bring y'all in here for a little looky-loo. Okay, so that's probably the original wallpaper that was in here. And it looks like this originally was a closet. So they added some blocking, but it's kind of at an odd height for closet rod. So yeah, that was one of the main reasons for doing this, is we're gonna just kind of use it just to get the clothes put up, and then couldn't really get into closet rods in here like I wanted, so I just figured might as well do it right. We're gonna have to figure out something to do with looks like they pulled some power off that outlet. Maybe we'll move that up off the baseboard. And then this just runs over to this light over here. So we'll have to run that all the way up. The original shiplap looks like they took a little section out here. And when they built these houses, it was pretty crazy. So the studs, I've crawled underneath the house, and the studs run from like a beam all the way up into the attic at some places. Let's see if we can get a look down there or not. I don't know. No, it's kind of too tight for the camera to fit, but it's pretty far down in there. So anyways, that's out of service, so that'll go away. I'm going to take that out. And then what I'm actually going to do for this area right here is I'm going to fur out this wall cavity. I might try to do something clever, like leave this chase open, fur it out another 12 inches or so, and then maybe put some inset shelving on this side. I don't know, back here just leave that for clothes. But we're going to put an HVAC in the attic, and I'm going to run the HVAC down this chase to feed two of the rooms on the bottom floor. Hopefully. Alright, so I gotta clean up some mess, and then we'll come back and we'll take out these doors that they used. So I got a little Craig action going on here. See if I can zoom in on that. Focus. There you go. Alright. Alright, we gotta disconnect this light. Alright, there's the light. These are kind of new to me. It's been a while since I've messed with these, but they're super thin. They just got these little springy clips. The only thing that kind of bothers me is there's no gasket or anything on there. So how are you supposed to get a good seal on your ceiling? I mean, I'm sure they're super easy. You just cut a 6-inch hole and pop them in. But kind of wondering if I should have a actual sealing can for this, and not just shove it in a hole, especially since the next hole is going to be into the attic. Let me know what y'all think. Should I put an actual can up there to put the light in, or just pop that thing down in there? Found this up there. I think it's supposed to be some kind of smelly stuff. It's going to go in the trash. The unfortunate thing is the top of that is full of sawdust, and I really don't want to get that all over the brand new carpet, so might have to vacuum it up first. Alright, I got the trusty Milwaukee vacuum, and we're going to throw it up in there and see if we can clean it up. Whoop. What happened? Battery is fully charged. Trusty, not so trusty. See if this will just, yep, that's what I thought. Oh my gosh. Why in the world would you do this? This is a heavy door. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's 1/2 out. What, I mean, sheetrock is not that much, people. It's like 1 sheet would be more than enough to do that. 13 bucks, a couple screws, and it's not a hack job. And it doesn't weigh, what is this? Probably 40 pounds for half of it. I don't know, sheetrock's pretty heavy though too. All right, let me get this out and we'll get the last piece off. My wonderful wife whipped up this superb latte, some special drink in it. That's good. We got winter storm Fern going on right now, so it's about the only time of the year you can drink this in Texas. Okay, making some headway. Let me see if I can get a little better shot for y'all. All right, here you go. We got a busted board up there. Oh, we'll have to investigate that. You can see the old lath and plaster hanging down. It'll just be easy to clean that up. We're gonna throw some more 2x in here and make it more of a conventional wall system on 16s. And then I'm pretty sure we're gonna pull this shiplap off right here and maybe throw some insulation in there, some rock wool. Not 100% sure yet, but that's what I'm thinking. You know, as I'm kind of fixing stuff around this old house, might as well throw a little insulation in there, right? That's the west wall, so it gets sun, it gets a lot of sun. This is upstairs, so tiny little spot, but maybe it'll help. All right. All right, let's clean up the next one and get it down. Sorry for the poor lighting. It's kind of my first video, so I see I need to get some better lighting. Next one, I'll have better lighting on the next one. Oh my gosh. I think I need a HEPA filter for sucking that stuff up. Whew, nasty. That is some old dust. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. You know, I can take this one down. We'll do a little more cleanup in here before we pull these 2x down. Okay. I'm gonna have to get a bag. All right, let's get these 2x out of here. to get the hammer up here. That one's pretty tight. Need the deal. Let's try this. Wow, that's loud. Oh, what the? Aha! They put some screws in there. It has sunk them really far. Maybe I should use a drill. Let's try this. There we go. Can you reuse that one? Okay. Now we need the hammer and pry bar. All right. Work it. Got it toe-nailed in over here to both sides, so it's not wanting to come loose real easy. May have to cut these nails with the reciprocating saw. Nope. Let's see. Oh. And break the board. Oh wow, it's making a mess. Okay, we're gonna have to cut some nails.
It's okay, just throw it right here for now.
Alright, let's try to cut this nail. There we go. See what happens now. I'm thinking it's going to come out now. Yeah. Just gotta work it on down. Oh my. Okay. There's one. And this one's definitely a lot easier. Alright. Okay, what else? I'll take these out. Kind of busted up this board a little bit. Oh, this needs to come out.
Daddy, who are you talking to? The wood?
Hey. There.
What is all in here? Daddy, get to the...
Let's get this out of here.
Listen.
She's ripping my slipper off my foot. She can rip off one of the tongs.
Okay,
She pulls
okay,
the
tell
bar.
her to stop pulling on my slipper. No, you're just gonna, no.
Stop. Yay, that's awesome.
Okay, this is a cool discovery. I didn't think there was insulation in these walls, but I don't know if you can see it in there. But it looks like there is. Let me see if I can focus this better. Oh, yeah, some insulation in those. Probably not great, but you see it in there. Well, that's a bonus. I really thought this house was uninsulated. Interesting. Okay. Take off all these boards here. Like I said, this is going to be a case for the AC.
What are you
Oh man, guess I really stabbed myself. Yeah, it's good to bleed a little bit every now and then. Get you some fresh blood made. What do you do here? Toenail this? Wonderful. Use case for blood. make some more progress. Okay, so we did a little cleanup in here. I don't like working in dirty spaces. And this is where we're at right now. So I got those off, those boards right there. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of this off. Like I said, we're gonna run the AC down here. Yeah, I got a little helper here too. So we gotta take this off so we get a little more space to run AC ducting. And then this right here will be a little built-in shelf. And then the rest of the closet back here. So that'll stay. This is already open. We'll pull a couple of those off, and we're gonna put everything on 16-inch centers for the sheetrock. And then at the ceiling, just the sheetrock's just gonna go straight on to the shiplap. So don't need to worry about nailers for that. Anyways, bring it back in here once I get a little more progress. Alrighty, we have everything tore out that we're going to tear out. And you can see, I don't know what this is about. They just, at some point, I think they cut this out right here to run these wires in, and then just kind of patched it back on. I don't know if they cut that 2x4 or what, but I'm gonna down here I'm gonna block this off. I'm gonna put some blocking in there to close that off, because that goes all the way down to the crawl space essentially. And then I'll run my 2x4s on 16-inch centers back up and tie them back into this top plate up here to kind of put some structural whatever you want to call it back into this wall right here. I'm not going to mess with this exterior wall with the shiplap. Of course, there is insulation in there, we found out, so that's kind of cool. I thought the house was uninsulated, but it is insulated. I might kind of pull that off later just to see what's behind the insulation. But anyways, and then this electrical box, I'm going to move that further up, probably up here somewhere, kind of a standard height instead of being on the baseboard. And whoop, we're having some funky things going on here. Hold on a second. There we go. Sorry, gimbal's causing me a few issues. And then over here on this wall, let me see if I can change this light. It's a little better. Gonna put some studs in here on 16-inch centers, and the same thing up there. And then let's see, let me turn this. At the very top, the ceiling, we're not gonna mess with that except putting just drywall right over the shiplap. And I think I'm gonna put a can in there. I don't think I'm gonna just drill the hole and put this light in there that they've been using. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put an actual can, a light can in there. Let me know what y'all think. Also, I found a bunch of these little weird things from bugs. Some kind of little, almost looks like a little cocoon. I don't know what that is, but they appear to be old. So yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, and we will have part 2 tomorrow. So we'll get back to it tomorrow, yeah. Let me see if I can do this. Peace out.